In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 most dangerous countries to live in. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Let's start. Number 10. Russia. Russia borders Norway, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, and Poland in the west. Russia has the world's largest landmass, 17.1 million square kilometers, and ninth largest population, 146748590. Russians, 80.9%, and Tatars, 3.9%, live here, along with 74% Christians and 15% atheists. Russia's capital and official language is Russian, and it has a federal dominant party semi-presidential constitutional republic government. Russia is the world's second most powerful country, and President Vladimir Putin is the most powerful individual. According to a research by the Russian Academy of Science, the Soviet Union lost 26.6 million individuals in World War II, of which 8 million were combat deaths. The 1999 apartment bombing, Beslan school siege, Budyonnovsk hospital hostage crisis, and Moscow theater hostage crisis are examples of terrorism in major Russian cities during the close of the 20th century. Due to terrorism and other factors, it's the 10th most hazardous country in the world in 2022, with a 3.049 GPI. Number 9. The Central African Republic. The landlocked Central African Republic located between South Sudan and Cameroon. Central African Republic has 622,984 square kilometers and 4666368 people. Bangui is the capital and French and Sango are official languages. Baggara Arabs, Baka, Banda, Bayaka, Fula, Baka, Yakima, Yulu, Zonda, and others are the main ethnic group. Armed robbery, homicide, and aggravated battery are prevalent, and armed organizations kidnap, kill, and hurt individuals in large parts of the country. The Central African Republic is at war with rebels and the government. Central African Republic ranks 9th among non-peaceful countries with a GPI of 3.237. Number 8. The Democratic Republic of the Congo. The Democratic Republic of the Congo borders Rwanda, the Central African Republic, and Burundi. DR Congo is the second largest country in Africa, with about 84 million people. Kinshasa is the capital and French, Lingala, Kikongo, Swahili, and Chiluba are official languages. Christianity, Catholicism, and other religions predominate. In 2008, malnutrition, diseases, and the Congo conflict killed nearly 5.4 million people. In less peaceful countries, violent crimes such as armed invasion, assault, and robbery and a lack of police resources generate a list. According to the 2022 Global Peace Index, the DRC is the 8th least peaceful country with a 3.243 GPI. Number 7. Libya. Libya is a nation in North Africa's Maghreb area that has borders with Algeria to the west and Egypt to the east. Libya has a total size of 1,759,541 square kilometers and a population of 6871287 people. Libya's capital city is Tripoli, and Arabic is both the official language and the common tongue. The main ethnic groups in this region are Arab and Berber, and Islam is the predominant religion. The Libyan civil war claimed the lives of almost 25,000 individuals, including soldiers, children, women, and a journalist. The killing of Gaddafi by Libyans who banded together to oppose Gaddafi is regarded as the main reason why the conflict in Libya began. According to the GPI, with a score of 3.258, Libya will rank 7th among the world's 10 most dangerous nations in 2022. The most important armed Islamist organization in Libya was the Libyan Islamic Fighting Group, LAFG. Number 6. Somalia. In the Horn of Africa, between Ethiopia to the west and the Gardafi Strait to the east, is the independent nation of Somalia. Somalia has a total area of 637,657 square kilometers and a population of 15893,219. Mogadishu, the capital city, and Arabic are the two official languages of Somalia. In Somalia, the predominant religion is Islam, and the Federal Parliamentary Republic is the government. According to the 2022 Global Peace Index, which gave Somalia a score of 3.302, it is the 6th most hazardous country in the world. Terrorist attacks in Somalia typically take place where there are the most people, at the Mogadishu International Airport, in restaurants, hotels, and government facilities. According to Necrometrics, since the civil war began in 1991, there have been roughly 50,000 fatalities. Ineffective police forces, unstable governments, and lack of security are the main reasons that there is a list of the most hazardous nations.
Number 5. Yemen. Yemen is a nation in Western Asia that borders Saudi Arabia and Oman at the southern tip of the Arabian Peninsula.
Yemen has a total population of 284,98683 people and a total area of 527,968 square kilometers. The majority of people in Yemen's capital city, Sana'a, practice Islam. Arabs, Somalis, Afro-Arabs, Indians, Pakistanis, and other ethnic groups make up Yemen's population.
Yemen's official language is Arabic.
The Houthi armed movement and the Abdrabbu Mansur Hadi-led government were the two factions in the forefront of the Yemeni civil war when it first broke out in 2015. According to the UN, Yemen is experiencing the worst humanitarian crisis in the world, with 4.3 million people fleeing their homes and 14 million people at risk of hunger as a result of 4 years of unrelenting violence. According to ACLED, more than 12,000 civilians have been murdered in Yemen out of a total death toll of over 100,000. Yemen is ranked 5th in the GPI with a score of 3.411 and is regarded as one of the top 10 most hazardous nations in the world for 2022 as a result of all these wars and acts of terrorism.
Number 4. South Sudan. South Sudan is a landlocked nation in East Central Africa that shares borders with Kenya, the Central African Republic, and Uganda. It is located between Ethiopia to the east and the Central African Republic to the west.
South Sudan has a total area of 619,745 square kilometers, a population of 12778,250, and Juba serves as the country's capital. There are many different religions represented here, but the majority are Christianity, 60.5%, Islam, 6.2%, and other, 0.4%. Juba Arabic, English, Shilluk, Nuer, and other languages are spoken in South Sudan, although Swahili is the official language. South Sudan has a GPI score of 3.447, placing it in 4th place in the 2022 Global Peace Index, GPI. South Sudan is one of the most hazardous countries in the world due to the pervasive violent crime, including robberies, assaults, carjackings, kidnappings, civil upheaval, and ongoing conflict. Osama bin Laden introduced terrorism by establishing training camps and enterprises, and it spread by killing an estimated 40,000 people during the South Sudanese Civil War. Ethnic conflicts, the rivalry for control of oil resources between President Salva Kiir and opposition leader Dr. Riek Machar, and other factors all contribute to the turmoil in South Sudan.
Number 3. Iraq.
The capital of Iraq, which is located in Western Asia between Iran to the east and Syria to the west, is Baghdad. Iraq has a total area of 437,072 square kilometers, a population of 384,336,000 people, and a GDP of $250.070 billion.
1% of the population here practices Christianity, and the majority practice Islam.
The government is a federal parliamentary constitutional republic, and Arabic, Mandaic, Shabaki, Persian, and Kurdish are the official languages.
Both internal and external conflicts, such as terrorist assaults, are present in Iraq.
The most prominent terrorist organizations are the Islamic State of Iraq, ISIL, Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, ISIS, and the most deadly terrorist organizations in the world are located in Syria. ISIS has claimed responsibility for the killing of 206,107 civilians and 110,600 violent deaths worldwide as of 2019.
In addition, ISIS continues to arrest and kill members of the Iraqi military and civilians.
Numerous wars are a result of the ongoing disputes between Shia, Sunni, and Kurds over the safety of the nation's natural resources. Iraq has a GPI score of 3.487, making it the third most dangerous nation in the world as of 2022.
Number 2. Syria.
Between Iraq in the east and the Mediterranean Sea in the west is the country of Syria, which is located in Western Asia. Syria has a total area of 185,190 square kilometers, a population of 175,00657, and a GDP of $50.28 billion. Syria's capital city is Damascus, where 87% of the population practice Islam, 10% practice Christianity, and 3% practice Druzism. Syria is ranked as the second most hazardous nation in the world by the 2022 Global Peace Index, with a score of 3.539. In the Syrian crisis, 470,000 people have died, including 55,000 children. Since the 1980s, there has been a civil war in Syria. Radical Islamist organizations like those linked with Al-Qaeda, ISIL, and al-Nusra are growing in Syria. 652 children lost their lives in the civil war in 2016, more than any other year, making up the 40,000 total fatalities in the conflict.
Number 1. Afghanistan.
Between Pakistan in the east and Iran in the west, Afghanistan serves as a landlord nation. Afghanistan has a total size of 652,237 square kilometers and a population of 37.17 million people.
The official languages of Afghanistan are Pashto and Dari, and the city of Kabul is home to 99.7% Muslims and 0.3% members of other faiths.
Afghanistan is regarded as the least peaceful or dangerous country in the world because it ranks last in the Global Peace Index with a score of 3.644, which is the highest of any country. The deadliest incident in 2018 involved one of the top terrorist organizations, Taliban, which claimed 95 lives. Afghanistan has been targeted by several attacks, and its weak legal government and perceived high level of corruption have contributed to the formation of a sizable Islamic rebel organization like the Taliban.
What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below.
Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates.
Thank you.